All right, Ken, I have a lot of players, they hit overheads, and I'm not sure they really know what they're trying to accomplish with spin. A lot of them just are smashing them away pretty flat. But what can you tell us about spin on the overhead? Is there spin? Is there side spin? It should be mostly flat. Is it just the same spin all the time? What do you know about that?
Well, it's kind of like serving, George. If I'm going to toss the ball out to my right, what kind of serve am I probably going to hit?
Spin.
Slice. We'll hit a slice serve. So it's not going to be flat out here to the right. If the ball goes over my head to the left, I'm probably going to hit a topspin motion.
Sure.
And if the ball's in good position, I might go for the flat ball. But of all the shots, when you hit flat, there's a tendency to hit down on the ball. And you do the I'm not worthy overhead because you've been flat and everything falls over. So when the ball is to your right on an overhead, slice is one of the better shots to hit because you can pull the ball and slice it off the court. Or even down the line and curve it into the guy's body. If it's to your left, you're moving back for the overhead. Hitting up is a natural motion and playing the overhead outside because that's the natural position for that. Makes a big difference.
So I think what you're saying, I like this, is it really, there's no set answer. You don't hit only one type of spin.
No.
You have to have the flexibility to do it all. So I want to have you show us a couple.
Okay.
I'm going to throw in some overheads, and wherever they land, you kind of talk about maybe the kind of spin that
Sure.
should give you. Here's
And
one
that's when
that
the
made
ball's
you
to my
move
right, so when I come up, I hit a slice overhead. And I
Okay.
can pull the ball off the court. If the ball's to my right like that again, I can hit the slice down the line as well. If it's slightly to my left on this one, I might have to go over and hit an overhead going topspin or hitting from the inside of the ball out because that's where the ball would be. It's like a toss on your serve.
Okay, what if
I
it's
might
short?
get the perfect shot where I can just smack it down.
Right. Okay, good. So I like that. I think the answer that we have to teach our players is you have to have it all.
Right.
One thing I know for sure is that if you're going to hit second, three, maybe a point where you're hitting 4 overheads in a row, there better be some spin on it. I don't see people crushing 4 flat ones in a row.
No.
And I see a lot of people that spank the first one hard, and they might be able to pull off 2, but in my experience, when they get on that 3rd or 4th overhead, it's almost always going to be a choked ball.
There's a big fear factor involved in that.
Yeah, because they haven't put those first few away. So you have to develop a lot of different variety on your spins. And like Ken said, it depends a lot on your point of contact. Just think of how you play it on your serve, and that'll give you a lot of advice on how you can do this better.